Hello, welcome to In the Know. I am your host, Jacob Rossi. Thank you for joining us. We've got a big show for you today, as it is the first episode of the show. So, of course, it's only fitting that we should talk about big-time players making big-time plays in big-time games.
My name's Kendrick Lamar, and I'll be performing at Super Bowl 59. Will you be pulling up? I hope so. You know it's only one opportunity to win a championship. No round twos. Let's get it. Boom!
Yes, that is right. Kendrick Lamar will be the halftime performer at Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans, Louisiana. And let me tell you, I'm excited. Kendrick Lamar has been delivering stunning performances for more than a decade now. Multiple Grammys performances, headlining festivals, 2 Amazon Prime live shows. He already took the stage at the Super Bowl, and now, 2.5 years later, coming off one of the hottest runs of his career, surely Kendrick Lamar is a choice that everyone can agree deserves. No, I guess we can't agree. There's growing sentiment online that Kendrick Lamar should not be doing the Super Bowl halftime show. Many believe that the honor should have gone to Louisiana native Lil Wayne, and Wayne himself took to Instagram to express how hurt he was by the decision.
I must say thank you. I must say thank you to every voice, every opinion, all the care, all the love, and the support out there. That hurt a lot. You know what I'm talking about, it hurt a whole lot. I blame myself for not being mentally prepared for a letdown.
That's tough. That's tough to watch. You hate to see such a legend be down like that. Can I be honest, though? They made the right call. Hold on. Let me be clear. Wayne is a legend. His influence has been felt throughout the generation, and he's very deserving of the praise and respect he's received this last week. However, Lil Wayne at this current time and place is not going to put on a show better than Kendrick Lamar. Wayne is currently struggling to sell tickets for the tour he's currently on. And regardless of that, many people have shown their support for Wayne to be at the Super Bowl half. Oh no. Can I just talk to Drake on camera one real quick? Just Drake. Hey Drake, Aubrey, please, for your own sake, you have to let this go. This man started the song saying, "Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father," and it only got worse. Do you really want to do round 2? I just, it's Jacob, I know. It's been a while, since 2009 we haven't really talked that well. However, just think about it, please, okay? All right, back to this. Anyway. So clearly, the people are conflicted on who's performing at the Super Bowl, but how does FAU feel about it? My co-host, Cindy Haughton, took to the breezeway to see what the campus thinks.
Thank you, Jacob. And we have taken it to the breezeway for people to speak their mind about Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar has just been announced that he's headlining the Super Bowl. How do you feel about that?
I'm really excited. I think his past performance was amazing, and he's a great discography.
I'm really excited. I reposted it all over my TikTok, so everybody who follows me knows that I'm super excited.
So how are you feeling about Kendrick Lamar headlining the Super Bowl?
No comment.
I think it's a good idea. I know people were upset because they wanted Lil Wayne. I do love Lil Wayne, but the things that Kendrick Lamar has been doing, especially with the whole Drake and Kendrick, and he has a lot of good hits. I would really love to see it. I mean, next time, then we could get Lil Wayne, but I'm ready for Kendrick. This is his moment.
This is Kendrick's year.
This is his moment. Yeah, this is his year. He already proved himself with that rap battle. So it's now he can prove it. He already had songs with Beyonce. He went on tour with her. Let him have his light.
Exactly, yeah.
That's the only question?
No. How are you feeling?
Well, I feel like it's fine, honestly. I feel like he definitely made an impact this year because of the whole Drake beef. What was that song called? Not Like Us. That's what it was. Okay. But I think it should be good. I swear, when that song comes on, I'm pretty sure that stadium's going to be singing it too. So
A minor, everybody.
Exactly. So honestly, I feel like it's a good decision. I feel like he's going to kill it, honestly. And Kendrick has been really big in like the music scene for a while, even with, I remember Humble, like back in the day. So I think it was a good choice. I'm surprised that people are mad, if they are, honestly.
Right. I can sense that you're more of a Kendrick fan. How are you feeling? How do you think Drake might respond to this whole thing?
He might try to release like a single or something, but I think all of his like roast or disses are very petty compared to like, I don't know, the entendres that like Kendrick uses in his raps. He's like so informative in everything that he does, and I just feel like, I don't know, he brings it to the next level while Drake doesn't. So.
Real poet, real poet.
I feel like his last single, that diss song against Drake, was weak, so he should quit rapping.
You think he should quit rapping even after he got the news of him headlining?
I mean, he's already like famous, like up there, so of course he's gonna get that.
I mean, so is Drake though.
Yeah, but Drake already did that, right?
I don't think he headlined the Super Bowl. How about this whole Drake and Kendrick situation? Are you more of a Kendrick fan or are you rooting for Drake?
I've seen both of them in concert a lot. I like Kendrick more.
Like Kendrick more? Thank you. And the people have spoken. Kendrick reigns supreme. Back to you, Jacob.
Thank you, Sydney, for your expert reporting. And I have to say, I've never respected a no comment more than that one right there. Because let's be honest, emotions are still running high from the beef this past summer. I mean, you're better off talking about presidential candidates than talking about Drake versus Kendrick. Luckily, there haven't been any powder kegs to set off any more explosions or, oh my God. That's right. Kendrick Lamar took to Instagram and dropped a new song, unofficially titled Watch the Party Die. There were quite a few things that stood out to me with this, so we're going to take a look at the lyrics. Specifically, the first thing that I noticed is how people were taking the song as another diss to Drake. And there were lines that I can understand how people can confuse it. For example, just walk that man down, that'll do everyone a solid. It's love, but tough love sometimes results in violence. Just 1 second. Aubrey, this man exposed your Ozempic prescription, called you a PDF file, talk about how you let your son hang around all your sex pest friends on your label, and you want to do a round two? Just think this through. You got a future, Toronto Raptors, as always next year, but I really want you to think about this. Okay? We'll talk. But aside from that, this isn't just about Drake. This is more so Kendrick trying to rebuild the industry in his own image, He says, burn the whole village, start over. It's really that time. And it's very understandable when you look at some of what's been going on in the industry and what's going on today. For example, influencers talk down because I'm not with the basic shit, but they don't hate me, they hate the man that I represent. Now, since this song came out on Wednesday, there's been plenty of people on TikTok, Twitter talking about how they don't like the song because you can't dance to it, which has been very much a common theme throughout the beef during Kendrick and Drake. However, I do think it is important to realize that music is more than just being something you can dance to. This song right here is a soul sample, no drums, just all you're hearing is the sample and Kendrick. And that is beautiful in its own way because it really allows you to listen to what he's saying and the message that he's giving. Because he's really talking about what's going on in the industry and how much he hates what it's become. Another line that stuck out to me. I feel for the women who have to deal with the clown and nerd shit, but you can't blame them today. They really don't got much to work with. Now, this can be taken in two ways. The first way I interpreted this was talking about the relationships between men and women today. We've got updated views on masculinity influenced by platformed people like Andrew Tate and Fit and Fresh who are telling young men how to think, and it's only causing more and more tension between men and women today, where we should all be connected, trying to build a better life for ourselves and for the future. But what also came to mind is this generation of rappers, this generation of artists, who have been really making the biggest songs of the last few years. Meg Thee Stallion, Glorilla, Lotto. A lot of the women have been at the forefront of the genre these days, and the men really have not been keeping up. So, for me, Kendrick is looking at this and looking at all the work the women have been doing, and is saying they've been carrying the torch for a while now. but they don't got much to work with if everyone else isn't stepping it up. There was another line that stuck out to me on this song. The radio personality pushing propaganda for a salary, let me know when he turns up as a casualty. Now, the first thing that came to my mind is what was going on during the beef and who essentially was the reporters on the pro-Drake side. Academics, Rory and Maul. And you can see clearly that the biases that were there, and we do need more unbiased observations of songs, right? Unbiased analyzation. And Academics got a weird case. Why is he around? Aubrey. Kendrick talks about how he wants to see a new earth filled with beautiful people making humanity work. Now, again, this could be talking about humanity as a whole right now, as, you know, recession is on the rise. We are in very tumultuous times. And I think we do need more humanity these days. I do think that we need people to work together, you know, people to be together, build together. That way we can have some sort of happiness, because that's all a lot of people want, is just to be happy and left alone. But I believe Kendrick is also talking about the genre as in itself. He wants to see more positive messages. He wants to see people actually saying something in their songs, real emotions. That's what stuck out to me when I started listening to Kendrick Lamar and started really opening my mind up to real music. The real emotion, the real soulfulness that people were putting in their songs, literally laying themselves out bare for the audience to listen to. Another line that stuck out to me: say hello to your future fate, the culture bred with carnivores, you let them snack and eat your face, the signature's been forged. Now, this song came out within a few days of the recent news that there are going to be about 100 layoffs at Atlantic Records. The record industry and the music industry is very much in a state of flux with the way streaming is going, how the numbers are, how people are making money off of streaming. And a lot of these people at Atlantic Records who are being cut are hip-hop and R&B artists. So, essentially, they've been pushing and promoting everything that's been going on. And then just when times get tough, they're going to cut you just like that. So I do think that there's a lot to talk about with this song, and a lot more you can dive deep in. But with the instrumentation, with the way Kendrick is saying these words, lyrics that he's saying, this really feels like the end of Infinity War. Thanos has snapped the finger, and he's sitting in the plane, looking out on all the work he's done. And there are no Avengers coming this time. This is Kendrick Lamar's chance to rebuild the industry, rebuild the genre in his image and his vision. That's all for today. I want to thank you for stopping by and hanging out with us. Before we go, I just want to say, rest in peace, Frankie Beverly. Rest in peace, Tito Jackson. Rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan. We'll see you next time.